Okay, for the little pop quiz or guessing game, whatever it was last time, here's what all these stand for. Alternator lights, which is all the running lights, heater motor, fan motor for the radiator, and then auxiliary lights. And the auxiliary lights is just going to go get bundled up and just thrown in the dash for right now, because we're going to have a set of lights down here, just regular running lights, which are these, wherever they went to. I'm going to have a set of these LEDs on the front, a couple of them. I want to build a front bunker for it, but I got a couple of them LEDs, and I got them big burners on the front of the deer that I never used, these. So I'm going to put them right up there on that roll cage that ain't there yet. So I'm going to have the LEDs down here, and I'm going to have a set of lights up there on the roll cage that ain't there yet. That way I can run the LEDs, and the running lights are the front LEDs, and there's a hot wire that goes to the back. Then I'm going to have a set of tail lights on each corner somewhere where they ain't going to get like smashed into by stuff. But it's getting there. But yeah, I'm going to have the running lights, and I'm going to have auxiliary lights, which would be the lights on the top of the cage or cab, whatever. I'm going to try to cab it in and seal it in, and I kind of had an idea of what to use for things to seal it in with. We got them great big fiberglass domes out there that are big enough to where they're dome shaped and they're rounded, but they're big enough to where I think, like, just using smaller pieces of it, it would probably be straight enough to do what I want to do. Like, I could make it straight, bend it a little bit, I don't know. But I was thinking about building a metal cage and using angle iron, that way I could drill holes in it, put fiberglass in, bolt it up. But yeah, that's for a later date. Right now I'm trying to get all the wiring done so everything's done and I can drive it. Like, I still haven't put a throttle cable on it. That's one thing I'm trying to figure out. Figured out the shut-off cable. That's just going to be attached right there, and then a piece of linkage that goes right there to the shut-off. And then the throttle cable only wants to move back and forth like that much, so that ain't enough travel. So I got to get into the throttle setup and figure out why there's no travel on it, and try to modify it to get it to pull a little further, you know, and to be smooth, because I don't want it to just stick wide open. That much torque, like this thing just wide open, I'm not sure if the brakes will stop that engine. So yeah, I want it to, you know, definitely come back to an idle. But anyway, oh, there you go. There's part 6. Wiring's a freaking nightmare, but it's getting there. And if you got one of these old soldering irons and the tip screws up on them a lot, like you'll wear out tips a lot if you solder a whole bunch with them. If you don't have a tip and you're in a bind, like I've did this with this particular soldering iron for probably 3-4 years now, and it's still, every now and then I gotta change the wire. It'll get a thin spot in it like it is right there. Just take you a piece of copper conduit wire like that stuff right there, get you a piece of that wire right there and cut you off a piece of it, and the longer you make it, the more resistance it'll have. The shorter you make it, the less resistance. But yeah, wherever you make the tightest bend is where it'll make a hot spot, because it stretches the metal. But yeah, it's regular household freaking copper wire, works great for a soldering iron, you know, because it's copper. But anyway, y'all take her easy, and I will see you soon.